The Nets play before the home. Town crowd. We've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The Thunder log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. And of course, Kawhi Leonard, proudly wearing the Oklahoma City Thunder colors for the first time.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
5 to shoot, and Giddey gets it to go. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Good on the triple.
Great response by Chet Holmgren. Drills the three right back at you.
Screen by Smith. Pass to Finney-Smith. Leonard with the steal. Here's Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout, he's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And BB, as we look ahead here, the Thunder seem to be well-positioned for sustained success.
They certainly do, Kevin, and the reason you say that is because Oklahoma City has not only amassed a tremendous amount of young talent, their culture is in place and they have a history of developing young talent. Now it's about building consistent habits and making sure that translates to winning.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
On the wing, Giddey. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night. Johnson outside. All alone. Green for 2 points.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, pick and roll play from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really starting to come along.
Bridges inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Marbury. Pass to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 5. Kennard for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Gives a team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Marbury. Up again. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Green. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Sharp. Back to Simmons. There's the drive.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Marbury. Love outside. Here's Pokusevski. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Tremendous determination from the lean-framed Alexei Pokusevski. Got to be willing to go strong, guys.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And the shot is good.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Drives to the hoop. Davis with the bucket.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Here's Sharp. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Thunder lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Yep, it counts. Hart's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Holmgren can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Smith wide open. He fires. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. I'm sure they're anxious to get back home, as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip.
The rise and fire. Okay, Chet came into the league as a space shooting big, but that is ridiculously deep.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Over in the corner, George. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the 2-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Pass to Holmgren. And it goes down 2 points. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter. Nets trailed by 5. Oladipo outside. Driving in. Here's Finney-Smith. It's Oladipo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Finney-Smith. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Well, Dorian Finney-Smith has turned himself into an efficient shooter. You want me to knock down the mid-range? No problem.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Drops in the layup for 2. Holmgren's got 12 in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City.
Substitutions on the court.
Out to the right wing. Love wide open. He fires. The Thunder with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bridges, no one around him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Love looking around. 5 on the clock. Here's Pakusevsky. Bridges with the board. The Nets with the lead. To the inside. Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Here's Marbury. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bridges outside. To the middle. Pass to Johnson. Shoots a fader. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Marbury. Still scoreless. Pakusevsky hits it from 3-point range. Pakusevsky's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Oklahoma City. Picked him clean. They're running. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
Well, that's where Kevin's conditioning allows him to run the floor in transition and finish on the break.
Picked by Bridges. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Outside, Simmons. Simmons on the wing. Back to Bridges. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
On the court.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, Pokusevski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
Outside, Simmons. Screen by Simmons. Inside. And the rejection by Love.
Well, Kevin Love, such a smart defender. Send it back.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And it's tied up with that one. That one misses.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Out left to the wing. Beasley outside. 6 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Oklahoma City moving it around. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. For the lead, it's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
It's stolen by Green. Outside, Jones. Green, the screen. And Green slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Back to Jones. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Off target from outside. Stolen. And here is Green. Beasley right side. Good D from Love.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's...
Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
The score.
How about that shot to keep the clock? That one covered some distance.
53.
That concludes the third quarter. It can... 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Now, Oladipo. Pass to Finney-Smith. off by Finney Smith.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Holmgren the screen. Pass to Giddey. Back to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Johnson outside. To the inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And the Thunder lead by 4.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Holmgren the screen. Leonard with no one around. And the Thunder another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, Victor Oladipo improving in just about every aspect of the game. Pretty pass.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
Team 7.
Here's Bridges. Fires the 3.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The 3-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Bridges outside. Back to Smith. Out to Bridges. And the dunk by Smith.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The Thunder leading by 4. A 3 from Leonard. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Thunder.
They have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Back to Oladipo. Out to Bridges. Clock at 4. Pass to Finney Smith. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Finney Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
It's stolen by Smith. On up the court. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. And yes, it's good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Back to Finney-Smith. Down low. Out to Smith. For the three. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
When Jalen Smith puts it all together, this guy can be special. We're getting a glimpse of that right now.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a deep 3. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was.